What's happening, folks? It's episode 24, Based in Reality. I'm Mike J, of course. I'm doing another one today because yesterday's sounded terrible, and I found out the reason to wear headphones because I really didn't know what it sounded like, and it sounded fine when I uploaded it, and then when I listened to it back on YouTube, I was like, ooh. So I decided to do another one. Now, I've just been going over, everything because like yesterday's episode was about how Biden's gotten away with so much. But if you look at the bigger picture, how much the Dems have gotten away with, and I know everybody says that, but think about it for a second. Okay, remember Ralph Northam? He was the creep that wanted to kill babies after they were born. Well, there was him, and he dressed up as either a Klan member or blackface, one of the two, right? Swept under the rug. Never talked about again. Joy Behar, same thing. She darkened her face for whatever. Um, you know, Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton both close with the old Klan guy, John Bird or whatever the hell his name was. I can't remember. But there's so many of these things. And yet the Republicans are labeled as the racist party still. And I mean, that's all they got. And I mean, even the way they say that the Republicans are racist, they have no proof. They just have hearsay of what they think. You can show them all the evidence in the world of their side being the actual ones that are doing all these things that they're talking about, and they're just blind to it. That's a pretty crazy thing to be able to do. Like I was saying yesterday, it's like America is this battered wife, and Joe Biden is the man that keeps saying he's going to get better, and he just never does. But it's the Democrats in general that just never get better. Like, remember those old posters for the parties? It was like, um, the Democratic Party was for the white man, and then the Republican Party was for the Negro. Like, that was real. And the people that started the Klan were Dixiecrats. Slavery, Dixiecrats. Like, I just don't get how they can just be so blind to this. And I get they want their side to win. But like, what was done? By the way, if you see my nails, I had to match my daughter. That's why we have the same nail. That's why I have the colored nails. Um, I don't get like what happened to them. Is it literally just because of the few things that the Democrats did in the 60s and 70s for civil rights that literally X's out everything else? If that's true, that's insane, man. That's a lot of power for them to have over people. And like the thing with Chelsea Handler, like I made a TikTok about it today. What I said was, my ex-girlfriend called me and she said that she was voting for Joe Biden. And I had to remind her, you're a white person. You can't vote for Kamala Harris. And like, could you imagine somebody saying that and like on live TV and not, getting bitch slapped for it or at least getting canceled a little bit for that? Not saying that canceling is right. I don't like it. But I'm saying, like, just the double standard is insane. That is a very fucked up thing to say to someone. And then Chelsea Handler also saying, if you do vote for Biden, so your only currency is your body. You don't want to be objectified, but that's your only currency. That's all you're worth, right? It's crazy that like just the way they go back and forth on everything. their inconsistencies, their hypocrisies. Like it's insane. It doesn't make any sense to me. And really, like if Biden doesn't get this after all of this, man, like I either the Dems are going to turn their back on Joe Biden after this if he doesn't get it, or they have to own all that and still not have any power. Hillary Clinton is still complaining that she lost. Do you guys remember during the one debate when she said, I don't think he's going to be able to accept the results of this election? Pot kettle. And I feel like Joe Biden will be the same. You know, the next 4 years until he dies, he's going to be doing the same thing, going on speaking tours, saying what happened. Like, you guys just don't realize that you're not doing any favors for anybody. Joe Biden has completely reverted to the typical politician with the, we're America. We're better than this. We're America. I do this. I'm going to promise this. Going to promise that. He's back to the pauses. Probably because his mind lapses, but it makes him sound like an actual politician, you know? And they've completely reverted him to that. He literally just said, if George Bush gets elected. He didn't say it, but he said, if George, and I think he almost said George H.W. That means his mind went back to the 1990s, early 90s. If Trump had one of these gaffes, even close to Joe Biden's, it would be the hashtag of the century. I look at Twitter and all of the trending hashtags are all set up bullshit. Trump's a joke. Trump this, Trump that. Like, nothing good about him and all good about Joe. Like, what are they going to do if he loses again? Or if he loses this time? What are they going to do? What is Twitter and Facebook and everything else going to do? Because you know they're not going to go back and to the drawing board like they should and say, what are we going to do in 2024? How do we win? They're going to spend the next 4 years trying to undo the presidency. And by 2024, they're going to have, you know, some bottom of the barrel candidate again. These people just aren't smart. Or they're geniuses to make us think that they're not smart. It's something else watching all this. And watching how many people, because the thing is, 2016, there wasn't this many people vocal about voting for Trump. There was some, but there's a lot that are vocal this time. And if there's that many that are vocal this time, it makes me think that that silent majority is going to be huge. And it probably will. I remember I saw something the other day. Some woman's like, you know, I just hope Russia's not involved again. What would Russia want with Trump? What? They seem to not like each other all that much. They seem to have opposite views on things. Biden is the one pushing the more communist party and platform. Why would they want Trump? It makes no sense at all. And when you ask these people, how is he involved with Russia? I don't know, but when we find out, you've tried to find out for 4 years and nothing came of it. How can you not see this? What is wrong with you? And that person that actually thought that coyotes were dragging people across the border, these are the kind of people we're up against, guys. She thought an animal was dragging people across the border, and Trump thought that this was a problem. It was happening so much. A coyote, a small little dog like animal. It's unreal. The stupidity of these people. And it's just so telling. We know what Biden's going to do once he gets in office. Nothing. Just like Obama did. Obama promised all of these things, promised the world, delivered nothing. It's going to be Obama times 10. And on the off chance that he does do something, he's going to step down for Kamala Harris. That's all he's going to do. And then she's going to do nothing. It's just how it's going to go. You can argue that Trump didn't get that much done, but Obama did a lot less. He did. Every turn was a promise that was not kept with him. Hunter Biden's a crackhead. Say what you want about Don Jr. He's probably the most criticized of the kids. He is nowhere near Biden. Or nowhere near Hunter Biden. Not even close. It's I can't wait till the election day. And you know what? It's probably not going to be done by election day, but I can't wait to just start seeing the numbers for rolling in. It's a week from today. I can't wait to see it. Or no, not a week from today. Is it? Yeah, it's a week from today. Wow. I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. I want to see Joy Behar lose her mind again. I want to see Cenk Uygur, almost puke again. I want to see all these people lose their minds again. It's going to be beautiful. And if they want to start pulling, the riot shit, I think Trump's going to show his power a little more. All these idiots that call him a dictator, because all dictators allow you to mock them, rip them apart on social media. All dictators do that. They let you do that. Hopefully, he uses some of his um, executive power to start enacting some things on these idiots and really start shutting this shit down. It'll be great to see. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I just wanted to, let you guys know that I got my mic fixed now, and yeah. So please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please subscribe to Rumble if you're not on there. It's an awesome little YouTube alternative at the moment, and on Parler as well. Thanks, guys.